Salams and welcome. Thank you for joining me in another episode of the Quran in English Basics for Beginners. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Verse number 23. Shall I take other gods besides Him? If Allah most gracious should intend some adversity for me, of no use whatsoever will be their intercession for me, nor can they deliver me. I would indeed, if I were to do so, be in manifest error. For me, I have faith in the Lord of you all. Listen then to me. It was said, enter you the garden. He said, me. Would that my people knew what I know. For that my Lord has granted me forgiveness and has enrolled me among those held in honor. Alright, so just to recap, we have the city here, and you can refer to any city in the world where the city was indulged in evil, mischief making, and sin. Right? So here's a city. You can apply to any city in the world. Here's a city. But the thing about the city is that it is involved in sin. Morally bankrupt, spiritually bankrupt, moral degradation. There's nothing good happening. There's murder, there's rape, there's crime. The governments are involved in criminal activities. There's criminals in the street. There's criminals everywhere. It is, whether it's a country or a city. So God in His mercy sent 3 messengers. But here there was the outskirts of the city. These are the outskirts of the city where it's a farming community. So they first came to the farming community, the messengers. They explained to the farming community about the truth, and the farming community, because they are more pious, they accepted the truth. They then came into the city itself. These are the hard-nosed business people. So the city people refused them. They did not want to listen to them. So as they were now debating with each other, then this farmer here, or this person from the outskirts of the city, came running to his people and he said, listen to me guys, listen to me for heaven's sake. What these guys are saying is the absolute truth. There is only one God. There is a Creator Supreme. Don't worship this and this. And remember, we're going to return to Him. God is going to hold us in judgment. There's a day of judgment. Because the crime that y'all are doing, the sins that y'all are doing, you're going to be held accountable for it. You cannot just murder people. You cannot just rape people. You cannot just commit crimes, business crimes, fraud and financial scams and all of that. You're going to be held accountable for all of those things. But the people did not want to listen. So as he's trying to encourage his people, immediately the next verse, the statement just suddenly just changes. It was said, enter you the garden. He said, me. Would that my people knew what I know. So all of a sudden, he is now already being told, enter the garden. And what the scholars tell us, that the reason why he's being told to enter the garden is because instead of listening to him, his people here, instead of listening to him, they murdered him. They stoned him, or they killed him, they destroyed him. And because he died as a martyr, as a shaheed, because he came to tell them the truth, but the sinful people did not want to listen to the truth. They murdered him, and immediately the angels took him into paradise. And as he is there in paradise, he got a shock of his life. He said, wow, I'm no longer on the planet Earth. I am now in paradise. And he is looking at all the joy in paradise, all the fabulous things that's going in paradise. And he say, if there was only some way for me to tell my people what I know, I don't have a telephone number. There isn't any way I can phone them. There's no way that I can contact them. I can't send them a letter. I can't send them an email from paradise. If only there was some way that I can just tell my people that, what, guys, I was telling you all the truth. I told you all the truth. Yeah, God most merciful has given me paradise. But you all did not want to listen to me. So even though they killed him, he is still concerned about his people. Look what a kind person that is. He's saying, hey, you know what? If I can just find some way of telling those evil people in the city, they are my fellow people. that, you know what, these messengers, when they came, the messengers were telling the truth. And here's the guarantee, because I am now in paradise, right? So his worries are over. But before he starts enjoying, he's still got the remorse that, you know what, if only I can just tell my people that if they knew what I know, wow, they would believe immediately, right? But this is some remorse that he's got for his people. Why? Because he's a good person. He's a kind-hearted good person. For that my Lord has granted me forgiveness and has enrolled me among those held in honor. So because he gave support to the messengers and because he held up the banner of good, God, most merciful, not only forgave him, not only gave him immediate paradise, but put him in an honor roll. You know, like for example, say if you're going to the Olympics and you are now a gold medal winner. So everyone in the stadium is watching how the elite of the elite are walking around the stadium with flags, and everyone is clapping hands for them. Why? Because the Creator Supreme of the heavens and the earth has given you that great honor, that you are among the elite of the elite, the creme de la creme, who held up the banner of truth. Stay well, look after yourself. Alhamdulillah.